Welcome back, wrestling fans. Tonight, we're stepping into the ring not for competition, but for a heartfelt tribute. In recent years, we've bid farewell to some legendary figures, icons who poured their heart and soul into the sport, creating moments we'll never forget. Together, we'll celebrate their unforgettable matches and the incredible mark they left on the wrestling world. Plus, stay tuned for shocking and emotional news about Gunther that no fan will want to miss. Let's honor these legends together. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, born on February 8, 1955, in Tampa, Florida, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling, best known for his role as one half of the iconic Hart Foundation tag team alongside Bret the Hitman Hart. Making his WWF debut in the early 1980s, Neidhart quickly became famous for his powerful wrestling style, distinctive mustache, and tough guy persona. As a cornerstone of the Hart Foundation, he helped define an era of tag team wrestling, capturing multiple WWF Tag Team Championships and earning the admiration of fans worldwide. His unique blend of raw strength and surprising agility made him a beloved competitor and a crucial partner to Bret Hart in one of wrestling's most successful teams. Throughout his career, Neidhart faced many challenges, both in and out of the ring. Like many wrestlers of his generation, he endured the physical toll of years of hard-hitting matches, suffering numerous injuries, particularly to his back and knees. Despite these obstacles and struggles with substance abuse, he maintained his passion for wrestling and remained a respected presence in the wrestling community. Even after his main run in WWF ended, Neidhart continued to make appearances in various promotions, showing his dedication to the sport he loved. Tragically, Jim Neidhart, after suffering a head injury from a fall at his Florida home. The injury caused a fatal brain hemorrhage, shocking fans, colleagues, and his family. His daughter, WWE superstar Natalya, and many others in the wrestling world mourned the loss of this beloved veteran. Jim Neidhart's legacy lives on through his contributions to tag team wrestling and the lasting impact of the Hart Foundation. His strength, charisma, and fighting spirit continue to inspire wrestlers and fans alike, reminding us of both the glory and sacrifices of professional wrestling. Louis Spicolli, born on February 10, 1971, in San Pedro, California, was a gifted professional wrestler who left a lasting impression in the wrestling world during the early 1990s. He started his career wrestling for various independent promotions and regional territories, steadily building a reputation for his dynamic and unpredictable in-ring style. However, it was his 1996 debut in Extreme Championship Wrestling, AECW, that truly put him on the map. Known for his intense and wild matches, Spicolli gained significant attention, especially as part of a memorable tag team with Raven. Together, they waged a heated rivalry against the Pitbulls, captivating audiences with their high-energy bouts. Beyond ECW, Spicolli showcased his versatility by competing in major promotions such as World Championship Wrestling, WCW, the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, the United Wrestling Federation, UWF, under the name Asistencia Asesoria y Administración, ATA, and Japan's Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, FMW. His wrestling style was a unique mix of high-flying maneuvers, technical grappling, and an adventurous spirit that made him stand out among his peers. Coupled with his natural charisma, Spicolli was able to build a strong connection with fans wherever he performed. Tragically, behind the scenes, Spicolli battled drug addiction and personal struggles that eventually took a devastating toll on his life and career. On February 15, 1998, at the young age of 27, he died from a drug-induced heart attack. His untimely passing was a heartbreaking loss to the wrestling community and served as a stark reminder of the darker realities many wrestlers face. Though his career was cut short, Louis Spicolli's legacy lives on through the unforgettable moments he created in the ring and the impact he had on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Gene LeBell, born on October 9, 1932, was a pioneering figure whose impact spanned professional wrestling, martial arts, and stunt performance. Often hailed as the godfather of grappling, LeBell's career was marked by groundbreaking contributions that helped shape the worlds of wrestling and mixed martial arts, MMA. From an early age, LeBell immersed himself in martial arts, training extensively in judo, wrestling, and other combat disciplines. This solid foundation paved the way for his future success. In the 1950s, he transitioned into professional wrestling, quickly standing out due to his exceptional grappling skills and technical mastery. Competing in prominent wrestling promotions, such as the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA), LeBell earned respect not only for his athleticism, but also for his compelling in-ring persona, which won him a loyal following. LeBell's talents extended well beyond the wrestling ring. He became a highly skilled stuntman and fight choreographer, contributing to a variety of films and television shows. His work can be seen in classics like The Green Hornet and The A-Team, where his expertise brought realism and excitement to fight scenes. His unique blend of wrestling technique and martial arts knowledge made him a trusted consultant in the entertainment industry. Importantly, Gene LeBell played a crucial role in popularizing mixed martial arts. He helped bridge traditional wrestling with emerging combat sports, influencing generations of fighters and trainers. His legacy is deeply felt in both competitive fighting and entertainment realms. Gene LeBell leaving behind a lasting legacy as a trailblazer who inspired countless athletes and performers. His influence on the evolution of wrestling and MMA remains a testament to his extraordinary life and career. Aya Koyama, born on March 8, 1973, was a remarkable Japanese athlete known for her achievements in both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts, MMA. She began her wrestling career in 1996 with J.D. Starr, quickly gaining recognition for her skill and charisma. Over the years, she performed in various promotions such as All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling and Big Japan Pro Wrestling, captivating fans with her dynamic in-ring presence. In 2001, Koyama made a bold transition to MMA, entering a challenging new world of competition. She debuted on May 3, 2001, against Anna Koperina, but faced a difficult start, losing her first 5 fights. Despite this rough beginning, her persistence never waned. Throughout her MMA career, she fought fiercely and ended with a record of 4 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. Her courage was especially inspiring when she returned to the cage on October 10, 2010, bravely competing even while battling stage 4 cancer. Koyama returned to professional wrestling in 2005, adopting the ring name Alia, and continued to showcase her passion and talent. Her dedication to both wrestling and MMA highlighted her determination to push boundaries for women in combat sports. Aya Koyama, but her legacy remains strong. She is remembered as a pioneering figure who fought not only in the ring, but also against adversity in life. Her journey serves as a powerful example of resilience, passion, and breaking barriers, inspiring future generations of female athletes in wrestling and MMA alike. Jonathan Huber, better known by his ring name Brody Lee, was born on December 16, 1979, in Rochester, New York. He was a highly respected American professional wrestler, known for his combination of size, strength, and surprising agility. Starting his wrestling journey in 2003, Brody Lee made a name for himself on the independent circuit. His powerful 6 feet 5 inches frame, rugged look, and intense in-ring style earned him comparisons to the legendary Bruiser Brody, inspiring his ring name. Over the years, he became a standout performer in promotions such as Chikara, Dragon Gate USA, and Combat Zone Wrestling. In 2012, Huber signed with WWE and was rebranded as Luke Harper. He became a key member of the Wyatt family, a dark, cult-like faction led by Bray Wyatt. Harper's eerie presence and brutal wrestling style made him a fan favorite, and he enjoyed success as both a singles competitor and in tag team competition alongside Eric Rowan. Harper captured the WWE Intercontinental Championship during his tenure, but creative limitations eventually led to his departure from WWE in 2019. After leaving WWE, Brody Lee found a new chapter in All Elite Wrestling, AEW, in 2020. Debuting as the Exalted One, he took on the role of the mysterious and commanding leader of the faction Dark Order. Though his time in AEW was short, he left a lasting impression, capturing the TNT Championship and proving himself as a powerful main event talent. Tragically, Brody Lee, due to a rare lung disease, stunned the wrestling community worldwide. Beyond his accomplishments in the ring, fans and colleagues remembered him as a devoted husband, father, and friend. AEW honored his memory with a moving tribute show, celebrating the legacy of a beloved wrestler whose impact will never be forgotten. Randy Macho Man Savage, born Randall Mario Poffo on November 15, 1952, in Columbus, Ohio, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling. As the son of wrestler Angelo Poffo and brother to Leaping Lanny Poffo, wrestling ran in his blood. He began his career in the mid-1970s, quickly becoming known for his intense charisma, electrifying promos, and a dynamic, high-flying wrestling style that set him apart. Savage's rise to fame came during his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, throughout the 1980s. His fierce rivalry with Hulk Hogan is one of wrestling's most iconic storylines, climaxing at WrestleMania 5 in 1989, where Savage lost the WWF World Heavyweight Championship to Hogan. Aside from that, Savage was a celebrated Intercontinental Champion and a key star during the WWF's Rockin' Wrestling era, a period that propelled professional wrestling into mainstream popularity. In the 1990s, Savage continued his success in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, maintaining his reputation as a vibrant and captivating performer. Outside the ring, he dabbled in acting, most notably playing the villain Bonesaw McGraw in the 2002 movie Spider-Man. Tragically, Randy Savage, due to cardiovascular disease, he suffered a fatal heart attack while driving in Seminole, Florida, which caused a car crash. His was a huge loss for his family, including his brother Lanny, the wrestling community, and fans worldwide. Savage's legacy lives on through his unforgettable voice, catchphrases like "Ooh, yeah," and his flamboyant Macho Man persona. Inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2015, Randy Savage remains an enduring icon who continues to inspire wrestlers and fans alike with his unforgettable character and groundbreaking matches. Terry Funk, born June 30, 1944, in Hammond, Indiana, was a legendary professional wrestler and actor whose influence spanned more than 5 decades. Coming from a storied wrestling family, his father was the legendary Dory Funk Sr., and his brother, Dory Funk Jr., was also a celebrated wrestler. Terry carried on the family legacy with unmatched passion and intensity. He debuted in 1965 and quickly became known for his remarkable versatility in the ring. Funk was a trailblazer of hardcore wrestling, blending technical skill with a brutal, no-holds-barred brawling style. This fearless approach made him a fan favorite and helped redefine what wrestling could be. Over his career, he competed in many top promotions, such as the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. Among his many accolades, Funk captured the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship in 1975, marking one of the high points of his illustrious career. Beyond wrestling, Terry Funk also made his mark in film and television. Often cast in roles that mirrored his gritty and charismatic persona, he demonstrated a natural talent that extended far beyond the squared circle. His larger-than-life character endeared him to fans across different media, enhancing his legendary status. Funk's willingness to innovate and put his body on the line in grueling hardcore matches left a profound impact on the wrestling world. He became known as a pioneer who pushed the limits of physicality and storytelling in wrestling. Terry Funk, but his legacy lives on. The countless wrestlers he influenced and the unforgettable moments he created continue to inspire fans and performers alike, securing his place as one of professional wrestling's true legends. Walter Hahn, better known to WWE fans simply as Gunther, stands as one of the most imposing and dominant athletes in modern professional wrestling. With his unmistakable presence, brutal, hard-hitting style, and remarkable endurance, Gunther has carved out a unique niche in WWE's highly competitive landscape. He represents the old-school wrestling ethos with a modern edge, a relentless force of physicality and precision that commands respect inside and outside the ring. But behind the power bombs and punishing chops lies an athlete subjected to the inevitable wear and tear that professional wrestling inflicts. The physical toll of his punishing style, the endurance required to maintain top form, and the continuous pressure to perform at the highest level all raise important questions about his health, injury history, and rumors that have circulated around his well-being. This article dives deep into the realities behind Gunther's physical condition, examines the impact of his wrestling style on his body, and addresses the misinformation that sometimes clouds the public perception of this WWE titan. The rise of Gunther. A style built on physicality and endurance. Before unpacking his injury history, it's important to understand the wrestling style that makes Gunther such a formidable competitor. Unlike many WWE superstars who rely on flashy aerial maneuvers or rapid-fire offense, Gunther's approach is grounded in a more methodical, brutal style. His matches are a clinic in physical dominance, characterized by hard-hitting chops that echo like thunder in the arena, leaving visible welts on opponents. Power bombs and heavy strikes that sap opponents' energy and momentum. A relentless pace that slowly wears down foes rather than quick bursts of offense. An emphasis on grinding control and psychological intimidation over flashy showmanship. This style is a double-edged sword. It endears him to fans who appreciate authenticity and toughness, but it also exacts a heavy price on his own body. The kind of force Gunther delivers and absorbs means constant physical punishment. Over time, this manifests as minor injuries, strains, and the cumulative toll that all hard-hitting wrestlers face. Gunther's injury history: bruises, strains, and the wear of war. Gunther's documented injury history is relatively sparse compared to some WWE veterans, which speaks volumes about his resilience and conditioning. However, that does not mean he has escaped the physical challenges that come with being a top-tier performer in the company. Minor injuries and hidden battles. Throughout his career, especially during intense bouts against opponents like Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Ilya Dragunov, Gunther has visibly endured numerous minor injuries. These include bruises, cuts, and muscle strains, often not officially reported due to their minor nature or his refusal to let them sideline him. Fans and commentators have often noticed Gunther appearing favoring a shoulder or grimacing slightly after a particularly stiff exchange. But such moments have never led to official injury reports or time off. This demonstrates Gunther's willingness to push through pain and remain a consistent performer, despite the physical cost. Shoulder and back issues. The price of power bombs. One area of concern for Gunther has been his shoulders and lower back, a common vulnerability for wrestlers who utilize power bombs and heavy slams. His finishing move, the power bomb, requires explosive strength and puts significant strain on his lumbar region as well as his shoulders. Several matches have shown Gunther occasionally favoring one shoulder or taking a moment to adjust after a move that impacted his back. While he has never publicly confirmed any serious injury in these areas, insiders have speculated that he manages some degree of chronic soreness or strain. That said, there is no indication Gunther has ever suffered a debilitating injury that required extended time away from action. Instead, his approach appears to be proactive management through conditioning, therapy, and rehabilitation. The weight loss controversy. Fitness or health scare. One of the more talked about aspects of Gunther's WWE journey has been his notable physical transformation after joining the main roster. During his time in NXT UK, Gunther was visibly larger, carrying a heavier frame. However, after his move to SmackDown and Raw, fans and analysts observed a more chiseled, leaner physique with less bulk, but more agility. This change sparked a wave of speculation across wrestling forums and social media. Was the weight loss a sign of an underlying medical condition? Did Gunther suffer from health issues related to diet or illness? Were rumors true about possible nutritional or metabolic disorders? Gunther addressed these concerns candidly in interviews, clarifying that his weight loss was a strategic and deliberate decision aimed at optimizing his stamina and performance under WWE's grueling schedule. The rigorous travel, frequent live shows, and intense competition demand a level of conditioning that differs greatly from his earlier career days. By adopting a stricter diet regimen focused on lean proteins, nutrient-dense foods, and carefully calibrated training, Gunther was able to shed excess weight while maintaining the strength and power necessary to remain competitive. The outcome was a fighter who looked less bulky, but was far more durable and mobile in the ring. Despite the swirling rumors, no credible evidence has ever emerged suggesting Gunther's weight loss was related to illness. It stands as a testament to his professionalism and adaptability as an athlete. The Gunther disease rumor. Debunking a strange myth. Among the more bizarre and baseless rumors to surface around Gunther's health is the supposed association with congenital erythropoietic porphyria, CECP, a rare genetic disorder also known as Gunther disease. What is CEP? CEP is a severe condition affecting the body's ability to produce heme, a critical component of hemoglobin. It leads to symptoms such as extreme sensitivity to sunlight, skin damage and blistering, red or brown urine discoloration, potential organ damage, and other systemic issues. How did the rumor start? This rumor seems to have stemmed solely from the coincidence of Gunther's ring name and the name of the disease. The similarity between Gunther and Gunther disease likely led to misunderstandings or misinformation spreading among fans unfamiliar with medical conditions. The truth, Gunther has never exhibited any symptoms consistent with CEP or any other form of porphyria. There have been no credible reports from WWE medical staff or insiders suggesting he suffers from this disorder. The rumor lacks any medical or factual basis and should be considered pure speculation without merit. Concussions and head injuries. Risks for a ground-based wrestler. Professional wrestling inherently carries the risk of head trauma and concussions, a growing concern in sports worldwide. WWE has implemented rigorous concussion protocols to monitor and protect talent after suspected injuries. Gunther's wrestling style, while extremely physical, tends to focus more on ground-based strikes, power moves, and a slow, burning tempo rather than high-risk aerial attacks or top-rope maneuvers. This style may inherently reduce his risk of concussions compared to some peers who engage in frequent, high-flying moves. Public records and reports. There is no public record or official report of Gunther suffering a severe concussion. His matches, while brutal, have not included any documented incidents requiring WWE to pull him for head injury evaluation. However, like all wrestlers, minor head impacts likely occur during routine competition. Given WWE's medical oversight, any signs of concussion would result in immediate removal from competition until cleared. Gunther's ability to avoid major head injuries thus far can be attributed to his wrestling style and WWE's health protocols. The COVID-19 pandemic and Gunther's health. The COVID-19 pandemic posed unprecedented challenges for WWE performers, with many superstars testing positive at various points, leading to quarantines and altered schedules. Notably, there have been no confirmed reports that Gunther contracted COVID-19 or suffered any long-term after-effects. He remained an active competitor throughout the pandemic era, adapting well to WWE's evolving protocols and maintaining his physical condition. This lack of disruption further underscores Gunther's dedication to his health and ability to remain in peak form despite external challenges. Gunther's approach to health and longevity. What truly sets Gunther apart is his unwavering commitment to maintaining his physical health despite the punishing demands of professional wrestling. Diet and nutrition. Gunther follows a strict diet tailored to his unique needs as a powerhouse wrestler with a focus on endurance. His regimen includes high-protein intake to sustain muscle mass, balanced carbohydrates to fuel stamina during matches, controlled fats for energy and recovery, emphasis on whole foods and micronutrients to aid overall health. This disciplined approach to nutrition has enabled Gunther to transform his body from a bulky powerhouse to a leaner, more conditioned athlete without sacrificing strength. Training and conditioning. Gunther's training goes beyond typical wrestling practice. It involves strength training to maintain explosive power for moves like the powerbomb, cardiovascular conditioning to sustain his intense in-ring pace, flexibility exercises and stretching to prevent injuries, recovery protocols including physiotherapy, massage, and ice baths. This comprehensive approach helps mitigate injury risk and allows him to perform consistently at a high level. Avoiding unnecessary risk. Unlike many WWE superstars who rely on high-flying or risky maneuvers, Gunther's style prioritizes efficiency and physical dominance over flash. By minimizing aerial spots and acrobatic risks, he reduces his likelihood of serious injury. This strategic avoidance of high-risk moves combined with his conditioning is a major reason why Gunther has been able to avoid major injury layoffs despite his hard-hitting style. The future for Gunther, a legacy of strength and health. As the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther stands at the pinnacle of his career. His physical condition, durability, and professionalism suggest he has many years of top-level wrestling ahead of him. While the physical toll of professional wrestling is undeniable, Gunther exemplifies how dedication to health, training, and recovery can extend a career and maintain performance. What fans can expect: continued high-caliber matches characterized by physicality and stamina, ongoing adaptability in his style to preserve longevity, No foreseeable major injury setbacks, barring unforeseen accidents. A legacy built on both in-ring dominance and impressive durability. Conclusion: the real Gunther, power, health, and dedication. Walter Hahn, aka Gunther, is more than just a wrestling powerhouse. He is an example of resilience in a physically punishing sport. His relatively injury-free career, despite a punishing style, is a testament to his training discipline and dedication. Rumors, particularly those surrounding Gunther disease, lack any factual basis and only serve to distract from his accomplishments. Gunther's weight loss was a strategic choice for better conditioning, not a sign of illness. His avoidance of serious concussion injuries further highlights his smart approach to wrestling. Ultimately, Gunther's focus on diet, conditioning, and recovery ensures that he remains one of WWE's most durable and impressive athletes. Fans can look forward to many more years of seeing this dominant champion rise, not just by brute strength, but by smart health management and unwavering dedication to his craft.